Now, I just want to say a little bit more about the term psychedelic because, as I've mentioned, many of these substances are derived from or exist as substances in the natural world, in the plant world, and in the world of the fungi organisms. And these naturally occurring psychoactive substances that we may call psychedelic have been used by Indigenous peoples all over the world for a long time, as far as we know, since time before memory. And it's really important to acknowledge that the word or the term psychedelic is a modern term that came from the first wave of psychedelic research in the Western world in a scientific context. It was coined by Humphrey Osmond and later became a popular term referring to these substances in the literature. The term was taken up in the hippie movement in the 1960s, where there was a lot of recreational or outside of medical or clinical use of substances such as LSD and psilocybin. And this is part of the reason why the term psychedelic has some stigma still attached to it. We'll talk more about that later. But I just wanted to really emphasize and highlight that Indigenous peoples who've worked with psychoactive plant medicines and fungi for many, many centuries, going back even millennia, may not prefer the term psychedelic. A term that may be preferred is simply medicine or sacrament, or even the term entheogen. So entheogen, broken down, en is in or within, theo refers to God or divinity, and gen to generate. So to generate or to make visible the divine divinity within. So there are other terms that may be preferred by peoples who have been working with these medicines, and that's important to acknowledge.
This mini lecture is part of Nuances' Introduction to Psychedelics, which is a free course where we explore the world of psychedelic medicines and their potential as therapeutic tools. Check out the link in the description for more info.